Most homes work embarrassingly hard just to stay almost comfortable. They leak heat, suck in drafts, and behave like they're trying to heat the backyard instead of you. Comfort evaporates, bills rise, and your house proudly shrugs. This masterclass is where to learn how lazy homes win. Passive house homes, the ones that outperform the overworked ones without even breaking a sweat. Welcome to the Aggressively Passive House Masterclass, the training ground for homes that behave like hyperactive toddlers. If yours is leaking air, money, sanity, or all three, you're exactly where you need to be. We break down the passive house fundamentals that transform chaotic buildings into calm, lazy comfort machines, and keep you from making the same design mistakes ever again. Passive house isn't a style, trend, or expensive architectural cult. It's a building standard based on physics, not vibes. It maximizes comfort, minimizes energy waste, and uses simple principles done correctly. No magic gadgets, no gimmicks. Just building science, making your home behave like it was built intentionally. Most homes are built with the same energy performance philosophy as a colander. Drafts through walls, heat escaping upward, air sneaking in through cracks you didn't approve. Some builders call it normal. We call it aggressively wasteful. Passive house standards expose why the default building approach fails you daily. Air leaks are the invisible problem your home pretends doesn't exist. They push heat out, drag cold in, and force your HVAC to heroically overwork just to keep up. Drafts, uneven rooms, cold floors, all symptoms of a house that leaks more than it performs. Most people accept this as normal, but it's simply the result of sloppy building. Control the leaks, and comfort finally stops disappearing. Passive house is building science without excuses. Straightforward principles creating homes that stay stable, efficient, and predictable year-round. No drafts, no chaos, no good enough construction pretending to be performance. It's the standard that proves comfort isn't complicated, it's just rarely done correctly. Passive house gets it right from the start. Passive house principles rest on 5 deceptively simple ideas: airtightness, proper and continuous insulation, thermal bridge avoidance, high-performance windows, and balanced ventilation. Done right, they transform even a mediocre structure into an efficiency machine. Done wrong, well, welcome to what most homes already are. Airtightness stops your carefully conditioned air from escaping through cracks you didn't consent to. It's the backbone of performance, the part most homes fail spectacularly. Without airtightness, your house works overtime to replace air that never should have left in the first place. Think of airtightness as asking your home to stop acting like it's ventilating the whole neighborhood for free. You're not sealing a submarine, just controlling air so it moves where you choose, not wherever gaps allow. Passive house brings airflow under adult supervision. Insulation works best when it's continuous. No gaps, breaks, or half-hearted patches. Most homes have insulation with the consistency of Swiss cheese. Passive house wraps the envelope fully, like an energy-efficient burrito that refuses to leak heat. No gaps means literally 0 gaps. Not the close enough version hiding behind your drywall right now. One tiny break in insulation becomes a freeway for heat to escape and cold to charge in. Continuous insulation keeps those losses locked down, making your home feel steady instead of acting like it's constantly battling the weather. Seal it right, and comfort finally stays put. Think of your home as an efficiency burrito, fully wrapped, snug, and sealed without a single rip in the tortilla. If the wrap has holes, everything inside leaks out, and the whole thing collapses. Most homes are basically sad, half-wrapped snacks. Passive house fixes that by delivering a complete gap-free wrap that stops heat loss and keeps comfort tucked in exactly where it belongs. Even tiny gaps act like escape hatches for heat, quietly sabotaging your comfort and energy bills. That one unsealed corner? It can drop performance across the entire wall. Air sneaks in, heat rushes out, and suddenly your insulation is only pretending to work. Passive house closes every weak point so your home finally holds on to the comfort you're paying for. Thermal bridges are the sneaky parts of your home where heat escapes faster, like studs, slab edges, balcony connections, and any spot that assumed good enough was close enough. These materials conduct heat right through the envelope, creating express lanes for your comfort to leave. Passive house eliminates these shortcuts so your heating system isn't constantly covering for sloppy detailing. Thermal bridges create cold interior surfaces, uneven room temperatures, and those weird chilly zones you notice but pretend will fix themselves. They pull heat out of your home faster than the rest of the wall can compensate, making entire rooms feel off balance. It's the architectural equivalent of one person ruining the group project for everyone else. Behind the comfort issues lies a bigger problem. Cold surfaces invite condensation. Enough of it and mold, rot, and structural decay quietly begin forming inside your walls. Thermal bridges don't just make you uncomfortable, they threaten the long-term health of the building. Left alone, they turn your home into a slow-motion science experiment you definitely didn't sign up for. Fixing thermal bridges restores the envelope so it finally behaves as one system. No more cold streaks, moisture traps, or surfaces battling outdoor temperatures. Once these heat leak pathways are eliminated, rooms warm evenly, surfaces stay dry, and your HVAC actually gets to rest. It's the difference between a home constantly losing to physics and one that quietly performs like it should. Windows are supposed to let in views, not drafts, noise, and regret. Passive House windows actually do their job. Airtight frames, proper installation, and glazing that works with your insulation instead of sabotaging it. Even tiny air leaks or poor installation can undermine everything else. Passive House windows lock in comfort, block extreme temperatures, and finally stop behaving like decorative holes in the wall. Air quality shouldn't rely on opening a window and praying. Passive House uses balanced ventilation with heat recovery, fresh air in, stale air out, and energy conserved. It's controlled breathing for buildings. Balanced ventilation removes pollutants, humidity, and stale air without sacrificing comfort. No more drafty windows, no more mysterious indoor smells, and no more seasonal suffering. Just clean, filtered air by design. Good ventilation quietly handles the work most homes ignore, clearing out pollutants, moisture, stale air, and anything else you'd rather not breathe. It keeps humidity from turning into mold problems, and stops indoor air from becoming a mystery cocktail of contaminants. With proper ventilation, the air in your home stays fresh instead of drifting between fine and why does it smell like that? Passive House isn't 5 ideas in isolation. Airtightness makes insulation stable. Insulation supports window performance. Ventilation keeps air quality high. The whole system is designed to behave like a functional adult. Standard construction treats energy efficiency as optional. Builders rely on good enough, which usually means drafts, leaks, uneven temperatures, and equipment that works too hard. Passive House fixes the problems we shouldn't have had in the first place. Passive House homes feel calm. No drafts, no cold floors, no temperature swings, no hot upstairs and freezing downstairs. Steady, effortless comfort that most people don't know is possible. Because everything works together, Passive House uses up to 90% less heating, cooling energy. Not by suffering, not by sacrificing comfort, but by simply not wasting it. Lazy homes are the smartest homes. Airtightness and ventilation protect the structure. No hidden condensation, no mold creep, no rot quietly bankrupting you from inside the walls. Passive House durability means your home ages gracefully instead of aggressively. When you seal a home properly, noise stays outside. Traffic, leaf blowers, and questionable neighbor hobbies fade away. Passive House is comfort, efficiency, and unexpected peace. Lower energy bills, higher comfort, cleaner air, quieter living, and a home that stops acting like a moody teenager. Passive House isn't extreme. What passes for normal construction is what's extreme. Normal construction pretends to be the baseline, but it's actually the extreme option. Drafty walls, leaking windows, chaotic airflow, and energy waste disguised as tradition. We accept comfort loss and high bills as unavoidable when they're really symptoms of sloppy design. Passive House isn't radical, it's an approach that treats efficiency and comfort like requirements instead of upgrades. Passive House principles help everyone. Homeowners, builders, and anyone fed up with a house that happily charges full price for half the comfort. Fixing a disaster you live in or planning a brand new one. These principles still apply. Aggressively, Passive House teaches it all. Even if your current home fights you every step, Passive House principles put the control back in your hands. Whether you're dealing with a cranky old structure or planning a new build, these concepts let you shape a home that's stable, efficient, and genuinely comfortable. Your home might fight you now. Drafts, noise, uneven temperatures, but none of that is permanent. With the right principles, even a stubborn house can finally start behaving. Your home may never try, but you can. And Passive House principles put the control back in your hands. Suddenly the drafts, cold rooms, and unpredictable nonsense aren't just how it is. They're fixable. Whether you're correcting yesterday's construction mistakes or avoiding tomorrow's, you're in the driver's seat. Subscribe and stay ahead with Aggressively Passive House.